there forces second down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Quarterback making checks. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. The Terrapins will get things going on offense as they come onto the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. Here comes the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Fires to the tight end. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. On fourth down, they could boot the field goal, but looks as if they'll go for it. They're throwing for it on fourth down. Hit as he throws, and the ball goes right to the ground, incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. Great pass defense, getting in the lanes, doing a really good job understanding they were going to throw the football on this fourth down. They played it well. Incomplete pass. Defense turns to offense.
Iamaleava fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Maryland with the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it was a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion, move the sticks.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
The run inside. It's Knight. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. It's starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Play action. Iamaleava. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Gets it out quickly. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's got him.
Nice job by the defense, forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback keeps it. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much in the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And he puts through the extra point. Here he comes from midway in the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Running inside, it's Williams. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Wants to throw. It's Washington. Fires left. Quickly complete. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Lining up from the 34 on 1st down. Corner's going to give them room. The give is to Williams. Here's a little room there. He's at the 20. The 10, and he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Terrapins! This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting him.
Coming out with it, it's Matthews. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Quarterback making adjustments. Throwing, Imaliava. Pulls it in, it's Thomas. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. And the Bruins in the hurry-up.
That's a great sign for this offense. Man, everything's been difficult so far, and you've dug yourself a huge hole. They're going to have to find some completions, find some energy, find some momentum somehow, because it's been a struggle out the gates.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Bringing the heat. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
But look at this. They're not setting up to punt. They're going to try to cut into this lead, and this is a huge risk late in the half. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. He's got a 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it. And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Going over the top. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Bruins. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And that touchdown is so big for this offense, right? Because here at the end of the half, you're just trying to find positives you can build upon in the second half. And right when it was looking like this game was starting to get away from them, they're able to execute, score, and that's going to help their confidence.
And he's not going to take the touchback. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to pass. It's Washington. Buys a little time. Slings it downfield. Finds his man. It's Durr. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a first down in the waning seconds of the half. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete in the middle. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Terrapins will hustle to the line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly complete. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. To the air on first down. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. It's Fleming. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10. To the air. It's Washington. Throws toward the end zone. He's got it. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. Not hard to figure out why they trail to start this 3rd quarter. 3 first-half turnovers.
So if you're on offense, let's just stay out of our way and find out what happens here in the second half. We're not even giving ourselves a chance because we keep turning the football over. If we can do that, we've got a chance to come back in this game.
I think it's a crazy balance between being really aggressive in the second half and finding ways to make plays, but also not shoot ourselves in the foot, right? Like, they didn't live well on that in the first half. Let's see if they can be a little bit more aggressive while still taking...
There he goes! And they're able to get him down. The Bruins moving quickly to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Third down from the gun. Here's Nico Iamaleava. Working on the right. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gets away from one, finds room. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Bruins are moving quickly down the field. Here's Iamaleava to throw. Finds his big tight end. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. Zings it complete to the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Now on second and goal. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. Touchdown, Bruins! Somehow they fought all the way back, and it's a one-possession game. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And here he comes out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. So after watching their defense immediately give up a touchdown drive here in the third quarter, they'll try to answer here. Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. They'll run play action. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
The run inside. It's Williams. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Back to throw, it's Washington. Here's a heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
He'll try to make the catch in traffic. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Iamaleava. The sure hands, it's Matthews. Could not make his way to the corner. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Going long. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. And you don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
From the gun on third down, Iamaleava throws to the wideout. Taken in by Smith on the right side. And the Bruins will snap it on 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another quarter.
They've already moved the chains a couple of times on this drive. Now 1st and 10 from their own 46.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle.
Turning it on! Smashes through the tackle. Touchdown, UCLA! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way. And you're right, in college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Running inside, it's Williams. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. They fought tooth and nail through 3, and it is all locked up as we take a look at the stats. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. They feed him again. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
And I think that's what you want to see from this offense down the stretch. Like, can you physically dominate the game? You've got the lead. Now run the football, eat clock, continue to feed your dude.
The give is to Williams. Maybe a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Williams. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He leaves it with his back and tackled there by the defense. The crowd is going to tell you the result of this one. They are into it on this huge 3rd and 3. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, man. They finally forced the 4th down, right? They've gotten a couple of 1st downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big 4th down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Tie tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. The run inside. It's Woods. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Home crowd not going to love it. You got to throw the ball to win this game. They do not like the play call with not a lot of time left in the game.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. This quarterback part of their running game. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play, and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays, and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
They went with the QB design run. The quarterback knew where the marker was to get that first. He dove out. He was trying to get the ball to that point. He just couldn't quite get there.
We get a timeout here taken by the Terrapins. That will be their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bruins! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, and just what the doctor ordered. You needed a big play to go out there and try to take the lead, and you find your receiver out wide. He runs by the DB. Nice throw, nice catch. You got the lead.
And he's not going to take a knee. Here he comes. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To throw, it's Washington. Got his man in the middle.
I don't know who on defense is going to cover this guy. Honestly, he could be a problem for this defense over the middle of the field in the passing game.
Lost a throw on first down. Rushes on him. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's got room. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to get it himself. Got room at the 35. Hits the slide, got the first down with his feet. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. These corners going to give these receivers some space. Going for it all. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. So here they come. One last chance, and they've got to have a touchdown. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. A shot toward the end zone. He knocked it away. Incomplete and saved the game as this one is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up.